To make the Wairoa stream an extension of our classrooms. Now, there is so much science and activities down here that can make science relevant to us. It means that we can take our science knowledge that we learn in the classroom and use it in our daily lives to make a difference in our community.
Set. You smell it, it's a musty smell. You've got your fan. Oh, you got three. Yes. Put one back. About 2 years old when this was found. A lot of
Kerikeri High School is always looking for ways to engage with the community and make our lessons relevant, especially the science department that I belong to. So what we've been trying to do, in fact the whole staff came down here on Friday and they were looking for ways that we can actually involve the school, use our science in our daily lives so that we can make a difference.
Trying to get rid of a really bad weed called Mexican devil. It covers the whole ground and stops any form of regeneration, any of the native plants regenerating. And what's made worse here is that it's also heavily mingled with black-eyed Susan, which is a vine which actually sprawls all over things and climbs up trees and ultimately kills them. So the two of them are a bad combination, and the Kerikeri High School students here are having a good battle trying to actually beat the two of them together. It's a fearsome combination.
I can't do because it's the power of numbers. And just start working.
And Amelia and her group of 8 students have been busy engaging with the community on a problem that they actually discovered, wasn't it, Amelia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to talk about what happened?
We were walking down the Wairoa stream and we found Tradescantia and we found it in numerous places, and we thought, after doing some research, we found out that it was such a bad weed and we wanted to do something that could make a difference in our community, so we started the community problem solving group Tradescantia Terminators to try and decrease the Tradescantia around the Wairoa stream to make it a better place.
And as a community problem solving group, what they did was, their immediate response was, who are the community members who are involved down the stream? And that's how the team got involved with Rod, because they knew that he had a team down here. And when we talked to him about the Tradescantia, he said that it wasn't on their list of weeds at present because it was the too hard basket. And that's where problem solvers come into it. So what happened, Amelia? What sort of research did you have to do?
We did some research about what the weed is, why it's a problem, and how we can try and decrease it. So we found something called shiny and knobbly beetles, which are special beetles from Brazil that have recently been introduced into Northland. And these have Tradescantia as their primary food source, so we decided it would be interesting to see, release them to find out what would happen. And then we've also been looking into weeding and herbicides that could also get rid of Tradescantia.
beetles, Amelia, do their job. Tradescantia is their only food source, but why couldn't we just let them do the job? Why did we have to do weeding today?
Since we're near a stream, if the beetles fall into the water or if there's large flooding, they could die, and that would decrease the beetles that would be eating the Tradescantia. So in places near the stream and the Wairoa stream, and places that are very steep, we're going to weed because it's harder for them to stay alive.
The other thing that the students' research told them was that if they just attack one invasive weed species, you create other problems. So, Amelia, what was the thing that you decided that you had to do as a team?
As a team, we decided that while our main focus is on Tradescantia, we'll also try and decrease other weeds like ginger and Mexican devilweed, and also tobacco weed, so that way they don't grow in place of the Tradescantia.
So our main focus as a school is to engage students with the community in solving problems in daily life and using their science to actually establish, firstly, is there a problem? And secondly, how to address the problem? And thirdly, have you made a difference?
Friends of Wairoa Stream for several years now have been trying to eliminate some key weeds on the stream. Ones we don't like are Taiwan cherry, which shortly, in 20 years, I think will be the most dominant species of vegetation in Kerikeri if we don't do something more. There's tobacco weed, and there's a whole lot of vines like moss plant and convolvulus, which are really bad news, and ginger. And we've been focusing on those, but we have not had an opportunity yet, or not had enough time to consider Mexican Devil and Black-Eyed Susan. And that's why we're really pleased to have Kerikeri High School with us today.
Yeah, I can tell you. What? Oh, that's